What's up, people? So I wanted to talk to you guys about something that's not so easy to talk about, which is rejection, and whether it's from a job, whether it's from a guy that you like, um, and so this video is not to say that I'm perfect or have, all the answers or whatever, but more of like a diary for myself that I get to share with you guys. And you know, these last couple months, like maybe these last couple months, have kicked up old um, some old challenges that I'm dealing with, which is rejection. And whether it's feeling rejected from or being rejected from a job, feeling or being rejected from a guy, being or feeling rejected from a home. I have been dealing with that lately. With this new move, like I said, I don't have a long rental history. I've been denied for homes and apartments before, and so applying for this place, and this place is so much nicer than my last apartment, was scary. It kicked up a lot of old challenges that I feel or was feeling. And recently I was offered a promotion at a job, which I had to turn down for the better. There was negotiations, and I came out with the better deal by turning that opportunity down and going with an opportunity that works for me. But that situation kicked up emotions of our memories of being rejected from jobs and being, fired. And, a friend had to tell me, you're in negotiation with your job. To God be the glory, because I was kind of like, I didn't know how to handle, and when I thought about it, I said, oh, we are in negotiation. Because I felt like they were trying to like force my hand to do something. And I was just going all over the place with how I was gonna respond and blah, blah, blah. And, I was all over the place in my head. And I guess in my emotions. And a friend had to say, calm down. You're in negotiation. To God be the glory. Because when you moved here to Atlanta, you were just looking for a job. And now you have two companies that are promoting you. To God be the glory. And you just got a new apartment. And even like today, which is why I'm making this, I feel kind of rejected from a guy that I've liked for a long time and I've always, shown interest. And I've always known that there's nothing there. It's just nothing there. But my habit has been to chase guys, you know. And I've been doing that a lot less in my new current reality. I've been doing that a lot less, and I'm happy for that. And I've been spending a lot of time with myself. And I'm continuing to navigate how to properly spend time with myself, getting to know myself better, and also drawing a line from spending time with myself and isolating myself, because I have kind of crossed that line as well, of isolating myself. And I think it's just because I've been hurt and had my feelings hurt, you know, so many times from gay men. And so I, maybe consciously, maybe subconsciously, I've hit a wall of blocking that off, or putting myself in spaces where I would have those kind of experiences. And I think that's fine. But I do have to remind myself, even though we have, you know, blocked off, you know, even though we're consciously not participating in the situations that I once participated in to, I guess, get my feelings hurt or be disrespected, or I don't know, maybe it wasn't disrespect, but whatever. Even though I've chosen to look the other way and not participate in the things that I used to participate in, I now have to be open to finding new and exciting ways and, you know, fun ways to just simply meet guys and mingle and talk and get to know. And the wonderful thing about that is that when I do put my mind to that, I do wind up meeting guys or chatting with the guy. When I'm like, okay, well, let's be open and find positive ways to meet guys, you know, versus just hooking up on a sex app or, you know, whatever kind of the more, you know, sleazy ways of meeting a guy are. But basically, I just wanted to, you know, just come on and say that, you know, I'm not going to allow myself, no matter, rather than being rejected by a guy, rather I'm being rejected from a job, or rather I'm being rejected from housing, I'm not going to allow myself to forget how much God has blessed me, or how great God is. Because I know when I focus on how great God is, it opens me up to the things that I really need and really want. Really beyond my greatest, I guess, imagination, or, you know, however you say it. So yeah, you know, there was a time in my life at, you know, well, before 18, but, you know, my teens, my early 20s. I sound so old, my early 20s. Times in my early 20s where I really held on to things, negative things. That was my thing, to hang on to something negative. A negative experience, I'll hang on to that. You know, a negative guy, I'll hang on to him. A negative living situation, I'll hang on to that. I was just hanging on to negativity, hanging on to negative thoughts, negative feelings. And, you know, there was a time where I did grow tired. And my way of getting out of that was simply loving myself out of that process, and into something better. And so now, tonight, feeling, you know, rejected from a guy, instead of looking at it as a rejection, I'm going to look at this as not only a release, but an invitation to grow beyond the thoughts and patterns that got me to where I am now. It's an opportunity to do better and to really love myself. And I know that things are brought up to be healed. And so if for years I'm showing interest in someone and they're just not showing interest back, and I knew it, I know it, I know that this person is not into me, or whatever it is. So now that it's in my face again, it's definitely being brought up to be healed. And so I welcome that, because I'm not gonna sit and wallow. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. And if I'm keeping it all the way motherfucking funky, I probably invited this person into my space again because of feeling rejected from other guys. I've felt that lately. And the truth is, I'm just not really focusing on me. Number one, people can only respond to what they see. And if what they see is not attractive, and I don't mean necessarily physically, but your energy is an attraction. The way that you think and the way that you present yourself evokes a reaction out of people. And so I know that if I continuously am finding myself in situations where I'm not attractive to people, that's on me. Some of that. I mean, not everyone's supposed to like me. They're supposed to like you. That's not their job, and I get that. But at the same time, there is kind of a fine line where you have to say, am I presenting something that is unattractive? Right, there's my thoughts, my energy, the way that I show up in a room, you know what I mean? And being clear about what it is that I want, you know? And sometimes I tell myself, well, I would love for a guy to come up and compliment me and say how handsome I am, blah, 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 give me a compliment. To tell the truth, when it happens, even if it is from a cute guy, I kind of question, is he complimenting me because he kind of just, like, why is he complimenting me? You know what I mean? And I don't really say much back. I'm just like, you know, okay, thanks. I don't really know what to say back. I don't know to say, okay, well, do you have a number? Or just let him offer me a number? Like, I don't know, so I just don't really say much back. I'm just like, oh, okay, thanks. You know, and that's it. But I kind of clam up. And so instead of just embracing those moments when what I want does happen, I don't really embrace it. And that's how I feel. And I don't try to build upon that. Like, I don't actively try to get that to happen every day. Like, I think that people that receive compliments a lot really are into themselves in a good way. And I think that there's still room for me to grow, to be more into me. You know what I mean? So that's just where I am at tonight. I am having thoughts of knowing more of what I'm capable of when it comes to attraction. And I'm a pretty powerful being. I think so. I literally manifested all of this. I literally was sitting in my old apartment and just had a thought, why don't you move? And within the time of me actually physically making a move, this all happened maybe within a couple weeks. That's crazy. That's crazy. I've only been in this apartment, I think, 2 weeks. So, yeah. But I just wanted to come on and talk about that with you guys. And I am drinking water and lemon. I do have to be up for work, so I am going to go and stuff and things of the things raw. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys subscribe to my channel. I love to talk. I also, love to do collabos. So if you're a YouTuber and you think that, I don't know, my conversations are interesting, then, feel free to hit me up and maybe we could come on and talk together. But thank you guys and deuces.